In the 1960s, Britain was a country balancing tradition and change. The streets still carried echoes of post-war recovery, but something new was arriving quietly in the background. Elegance, engineering, and status began to take shape in a very particular form: the British luxury car. These were not just vehicles, they were statements. They represented success, refinement, and a certain pride in British craftsmanship that was admired around the world. Today, we take a calm journey back in time through a countdown of 10 British luxury cars that helped define everyday life in the 1960s. The Rover P5 carried itself with quiet authority. By the 1960s, it had become a familiar sight on British roads, especially among government officials and professionals. Its design was traditional, almost conservative, but that was part of its appeal. Under the bonnet, it offered a smooth six-cylinder engine that delivered steady, refined performance rather than raw speed. Inside, the cabin was spacious and dignified, with thick materials and a sense of calm isolation from the outside world. People liked the Rover P5 because it felt dependable. It was not loud or flashy, but it carried an air of respectability that suited Britain's professional class perfectly. The Jaguar Mark II was one of the most iconic British saloons of the early 1960s. It was stylish, fast, and surprisingly compact for a luxury car. With its curved bodywork and distinctive grille, it stood out immediately on the road. Engine options ranged from a smooth 2.4-litre to a powerful 3.8-litre version, which gave the Mark II impressive performance for its time. It became famous not only as a gentleman's car, but also for its agility. Police forces even used it in pursuit roles. People loved it because it combined luxury with genuine excitement. It was elegant, but it could also move quickly when needed. The Bentley S3 represented old-world luxury at its finest. Closely related to Rolls-Royce models of the same era, it featured a large, hand-built body with a long, graceful profile. Underneath, it carried a smooth V8 engine that delivered effortless power. The driving experience was less about speed and more about glide. The interior was crafted with wood, leather, and deep attention to detail, creating a space that felt more like a private lounge than a car. People admired the Bentley S3 because it symbolized quiet wealth. It was never flashy, but always unmistakably prestigious. The Vanden Plas Princess 3-litre brought luxury to a slightly more accessible level. Built on a large saloon platform, it combined comfort with understated British elegance. The straight-six engine provided smooth, relaxed driving, ideal for long journeys rather than fast ones. Inside, it featured leather seating, walnut trim, and an unusually refined atmosphere for its price category. People liked it because it offered a taste of upper-class motoring without the extreme cost of Rolls-Royce or Bentley ownership. It was the quiet luxury choice of its time. The Daimler Majestic Major was one of the most powerful British luxury cars of the early 1960s. It featured a V8 engine, which was quite advanced for British saloons at the time, giving it strong and confident performance. Despite its power, the car remained smooth and composed, designed for comfort rather than aggression. Its styling was traditional, with a long body and formal presence that suited its luxury positioning. People appreciated it because it blended authority with refinement. It was often seen as a chauffeur-driven car for those in positions of importance. The Rover P6 marked a new era in British car design. Unlike older traditional saloons, it introduced a more modern and technical approach with a boxy but innovative structure. It offered a choice of engines, including a smooth 4-cylinder and later a V8 version, giving it both efficiency and performance options. The interior was designed with safety and practicality in mind, which was quite forward-thinking for the 1960s. People admired the P6 because it felt modern without losing its British identity. It represented progress while still feeling familiar.
The Bentley T series was the brand's move into a more modern luxury era. It shared its platform with Rolls-Royce models, but retained Bentley's slightly more driver-focused character. Its V8 engine delivered effortless cruising power, and the ride quality was exceptionally smooth. The design was cleaner and more compact compared to earlier Bentleys, reflecting the changing tastes of the 1960s. People liked it because it modernized British luxury while keeping its traditional craftsmanship intact. It was refinement evolving with the times. The Jaguar XJ6 arrived at the end of the 1960s and immediately changed expectations for British luxury cars. It was sleek, modern, and beautifully proportioned, with one of the most elegant saloon designs ever produced. The inline-six engine provided smooth performance, and the handling was surprisingly refined for a luxury car. Inside, the cabin was designed to feel both luxurious and driver-focused. People loved the XJ6 because it felt like the future of British motoring. It was stylish, fast, and deeply sophisticated.
The Jaguar Mark 10 was a full-size luxury saloon built for comfort and presence. It featured a wide body, advanced independent suspension, and powerful engine options that made it one of the most capable luxury cars of its time. The design was bold and unmistakable, giving it strong road presence. Inside, it offered generous space and high-end materials that made long journeys extremely comfortable. People liked it because it represented success on a grand scale. At the top of the list is the Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud III, the ultimate symbol of British luxury in the 1960s. It carried the classic Rolls-Royce design language, with a long bonnet, elegant lines, and an unmistakable presence. Powered by a refined V8 engine, it delivered an almost silent driving experience. The focus was not speed, but absolute comfort and dignity. Inside, everything was hand-finished, from polished wood to soft leather seating, creating a level of craftsmanship that defined luxury itself. People admired it because it represented the highest level of British automotive prestige. It was not just a car, it was a statement of success. Looking back at these British luxury cars of the 1960s, it becomes clear that they were more than just machines. They reflected a nation balancing tradition and progress, elegance and engineering, status and simplicity. Each car carried its own identity, yet all shared the same purpose: to define what luxury meant in everyday British life.